I need to find a jacket for the show. I think I should wear a jacket, right?
Yeah.
Instead of, let's look in here. Okay, this is new. Okay, okay.
Choke, no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas with a stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Yvette Michele. You might remember me from the 90s. I had a few hits. Me and Funkmaster Flex back in the day, every day and every night. I'm Not Feeling You. I featured on a couple of hot rappers' hooks. So, you know, I'm from the golden era. You're like, okay. Yeah. I like this store. I didn't even know the store was here. This is nice. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Yvette Michele. We all have a story to tell and lessons to learn, and this is my story.
Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go.
Overall, what have you learned about relationships?
They take work. What I've learned about relationships is that it's a two-way street, and if it's not fun, if it's not fun, the communication won't happen, the rest of the stuff won't happen. There has to be a lighthearted element to it. If everybody's taking themselves too seriously, it's doomed. They also are the fuel of life. Relationships fuel life. Life means nothing without relationships. Like, you can have money. Well, who you going to have fun with? Who you going to spend your time with? Life is about relationships. So it's a challenge for me to constantly work on that. I force myself to.
What about relationships in business?
Relationships in business, I don't see a difference. I feel the foundation of business relationships starts with an understanding of the person you're dealing with. The first thing I do with any business relationship is have a one-on-one. You know, who are you? Why are we here? What are you thinking about this? I don't take anyone else's opinion. For something that I'm about to enter into with someone else, I'll deal with that someone else first.
Right.
I think that's the key to that.
Yeah,
just
that's a good trait.
Face value, you know. I don't try to have a middleman in business relationships, because I think that's where the problems emerge.
And if you could go back and change anything, what would it be?
I think if I could go back and change anything, what would it be? I think I'll go back to my original answer about being a little bit more bold, you know, more assertive about my desires. I feel like I was subject to the whole I'll just sit back and let the machine work itself type of mentality, and I should have been more involved in my career and my decisions. I thought that once I was signed, everything would just fall into place, that everyone else around me could make the decisions, and it would all be aligned to me and my needs and my style, and it wasn't. I needed to be more hands-on. That's my biggest regret. And
so, are you saying that to like new artists, make sure you're involved in...
Make sure you're involved. Make sure the message is you. Make sure the art is you. It reflects who you are, that you can own it. When my album was complete, I couldn't even listen to it. I didn't feel it represented me. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
There's someone watching this right now that's inspired to be a singer. And they trying to get to where you are, you know, with all your wisdom and knowledge that you got right now. On that road, there's a whole bunch of potholes. Tell them what potholes to look out for.
What potholes to look out for on the road to the music? First of all, everything that you're told is not the truth. Everyone who tells you they're going to do something is not telling the truth. You can Finesse it how you choose, but always assume that it's a feeling in the moment and have a game plan if that is a path that you need to be pursued or something you need to attain. Do not rely on the benevolence of people. Secondly, a mistake is not the end. You know, trying something new musically or creatively is not a mistake. You know, deviating from what you thought you should do first is not selling out. Just be true to yourself and execute excellently. And then thirdly, put in the work. You know, trust the process. In this case, if you're putting in the work, when the time comes, you'll be ready, and that's how you know the process worked. But don't assume because things are good and you're riding high that you can sit back. Those are my biggest takeaways. I think that it takes a few iterations in the business to master those techniques, but I've had a few years to think about it, and I think if I had done something different, if I had done those things differently, it would have been a different outcome. But at the end of the day, I have no regrets.
Good.
Choco choke, you know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. You just want them to just come and get you. Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about. Learn from mistakes. Choco joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it low, let's go. My aim was enlightened, drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous?